Academy, recognize my work.
We give thanks to God for all His gifts, for all His blessings. And thank you especially for all who have gone before us and the great heritage they have left to us. We ask now that the gifts provided be blessed. Bless those that are provided for us, and may we be strengthened by them through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
He said, you know what, Mr. Stewart, that's been bothering me. I think we should do something for a Greenspond fund. And I made a couple of phone calls, and we can't find a place for it. Such an event, but everything's too expensive for everybody. When I got up from the table, I went and made a phone call. I called the CLD on the line, and within the hour, we had this building rented, we had established whom we were going to live, we established what we were going to eat, and how much the tickets were. That was Sunday. Monday morning, it was on our local TV channel 9, saying if you wanted information or was prepared to buy tickets, let us know. And this is the end result. So, we hope you thoroughly enjoy your evening. Now, there's a few people there that we want to thank, the special thanks to. And our first one is the caretaker here at the CLD Armory. I don't know where Ralph B is at right now, but you probably saw him down in the back with a white shirt on. Thanks very much, Ralph, for your work. We want to thank the volunteers who came with us this morning. We did a lot of decorating, and we did some help from some door people. All require thank you. The next one is Christine Button, who was often on mine. Christine was responsible for the beautiful cake that you see there. And I think everybody who's seen it so far agree it is a very nice cake. Also, we would like to thank the Reverend Mr. Wade for asking the blessing for us. And I want to thank you to the mayor, Jim Buffett, and I'll be talking about calling on his worship in just a few minutes. The performers that we will be using in a few minutes for different skits and other things that we will be doing. To Pete Barfoot, who will playback music services. We will be providing the music for the dance a little later on. To Wallace and Denise Hammond, they are providing and looking after the sound and the lighting for us. Sheila Carver, looking after the tickets at Greenspond. Denise Hayes, for picking up the door prizes and selling quite a few tickets for us. Thanks, Denise. To Clayton Coombs and Joe Reynolds, the Live to Live fame. I haven't seen either of them around yet, but they will be here a bit later on. And to all the organizations, businesses, and individuals who contributed to our prize. We do have just 3 or 4 messages that we want to pass along. Sorry we can't be there throughout the Palm Island and celebrate tonight. Hope everyone has a great time. We must have had a great meal with 200 different dishes on their pot. Almost everybody brought salad, so we know they didn't. So I want to all our friends and relatives in Shallow. And that's from Pam and Dr. Grant. I'd like to say hello, and I wish you all family and friends. Wish we could be there to celebrate you. And we will certainly be raising the glass from Houston and Halifax tonight to both Greenspond and enjoy the evening from Lori Jarrett in Houston and Scott Jarrett in Halifax. Hello and 3 cheers to all the fine folks at Greenspond. Wish we could be there to celebrate you. Happy birthday to all the days. A day ago we announced it as well. I know you will have a great time. Upward your mouth for lots of good food, great music, and of course, great people. All of this, Angie Carter, Vancouver, BC. Now, before I leave, I have one other chore to announce. We have 3 happy birthdays that we've been told. The first one I want you to stand up, by the way, if you're hearing me. The first one is Mary Stratton. Where are you, Mary? Mary Stratton. I think that's her in the back down there. The second one is David Burry. Now that's Lorraine David, by way of introduction. David Burry. Where are you, Dave? They're clapping for him, so he must be up down there somewhere. And our third and last is Chris George. Chris, are you with us? Yes. There's Chris. And that's our happy birthdays for the day. I want now to introduce a person who I'm sure nobody needs to be introduced to. Not even those of us who live in St. John's, Mount Pearl, and the Lord knows where else. I want to introduce His Worship, the Mayor, Jim Butler. Jim, I'm sure, is well known to you all. From our town of Greenspond, greetings. Come on up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity to say a sincere thank you to the organizers of this Greenspond night. I know the tremendous amount of effort it took to bring this all together. In 1997, we celebrated our 300th anniversary as a community, and thanks to the many volunteers. It was a wonderful success. This event is proof that many of us who have been our groups in Greenspond still wish to celebrate our oneness with each other. Newfoundland has recently became one of the top places to visit, and I am certain that one unique community, Greenspond, shares center stage for all of you. On behalf of the councillors and the people who could not be here tonight, this wishes for a wonderful evening of celebrations. I'd like at this time to thank MC Stewart and Joy and everyone that took part in coming up with this idea of celebrations. So thanks very much.
Joy, it's your turn. Joy. Mayor Duffin, could you come back up, please?
Greenspond Fun Night. We've been pretty lucky. We've been given a lot of prizes tonight to give away to our friends, and the first prize is our door prize. And this picture was given to us by Edgar Blackwood actually, of Blackwood's Photography in Westerville. And it's an aerial shot
didn't venture down over Billyburg Hill. But when we got around 16 or 17, there was something on the other side to make. I'm going to do a song that was composed by Billy Barrow. Many of you will remember Billy Barrow. For you who are not familiar with Greenspond, Billy was a noted person in Greenspond who was did quite a number of songs and did a fantastic job of singing them because he had a tremendous way of rolling his R's. And I can't Donner's step. And we're going to do it the way it was done in Greenspond, without any music, and several times in our kitchen. And I want you to, if you can, do it like they did in Greenspond. There's nobody knew the song, but everybody knew the last word of doing every line, and everybody came in on the last line, or the last word or two. So anyway, this is a story about Uncle Charlie Tanner, and I call him Uncle because everybody called him Uncle, but he really was my uncle. Because we do have some of Uncle Charlie's grandchildren in the audience here tonight. They come to know the song a lot better than I do. But this is a true story about Uncle Charlie's cow that got caught across the cellar. And the names that are mentioned in the song, again, some of you will relate to. We talk about Eghana. That's Stuart Brown. That's Stuart's father-in-law. He was called Gussie, so the reference to Gussie in the song is Eghana. And Gus Carter, Albert Butler, and a few others. Anyway, here's the song, or my rendition of it anyway, and I don't try to pretend to do it nearly as good as Uncle Billy Barrow did, or some other fellows that I've heard do it in Greenspond. Not doing that. But just before the first of March, a loud cry heard from Donner. Oh, come on, Gussie, come on, please. My cow's getting in the cellar. Four men were soon holding on her tail. He got not and Gus Carter, and I myself was on the line. Also friend Alfred Butler. There's no last line. I don't hear anybody on the last line. Soon Downer he was heard to say, them frosty spots will kill her. Don't let her through, Lige, for God's sake, or she'll jam across the cellar. Soon Downer he heard to explain, my boys, I'm going down under. I'll call in underneath that cow, and I'll back her out by thunder. To get beneath that animal, it did make us all shudder. A risky piece of work it was. Now he bumped into her other. We hauled a little herder on her tail. We hauled a little bit stronger. The cow she backed out through the door, but her tail is hinged
message due to our cowboy on account he is a stunner. If you see him in charge of a cattle's head, he'll have a bull for a stunner. And as my Uncle Cease would say, I was that. Anybody get laid off today? Nobody laid off? I gotta tell you a story about a fellow who got laid off. My brother, Frank, some of you know Frank, when he first got married, one thing to a job there now before he got laid off. And he came home and he said to his wife, Sandy, "They're here tonight, by the way." He said, "I'm out of work. I'm laid off
around that. Really?
Just a reminder, folks, we do have some feedback forms. I think maybe Denise may have put a couple on the tables and stuff, but we do have some in the back of the hall. If you wouldn't mind taking a few minutes, maybe fill out the forms just to tell us what you thought of this evening, and to see if maybe we'll take this on again on the time. Okay, while we're waiting for the ACW, I think we'll have other prizes, so maybe we'll do another one.
Maybe they'll draw yours.
This time we'll draw for another baseball hat from Maple. The winner of this baseball hat is Marion Osborne. Okay, I think we are about ready for the next act. And next to come upon the stage is a group of ladies, the Anglican Church women, and a special guest. I think it's Mr. Harney, not quite sure. But anyway, let's give a round of applause to the ACW and Greenspond coming to St. John's to perform for us this evening.
Good evening, everyone. Some of you people have left home for so long, I bet if you notice the program that you have, on the program is ACW, Greenspond, Harry Hardy. I bet you didn't know that there's men in the ACW in Greenspond. But before we get into this little skit, I'm going to tell a short story. Respect the fellow winning this shop I owned one time. Might have been Skipper Roll Carrots, I don't know. And anyway, buddy went in the shop, and he was looking around and he seen a clerk there with this short skirt on. So he looked up overhead and he sees this raisin bread up on the top shelf. So anyway, he said, "Missus, how much a loaf for that raisin bread?" So anyway, then she goes and gets the step ladder and starts going up the steps, you know. And this short skirt on, see? And Buddy was there now as he walked looking up like this, see? Looking right up the gamble, you know? And there behind Buddy, there was 3 or 4 more fellas. And he seen this, and the second fellow said, "Missus, I like that, some raisin bread to do." So anyway, up she goes again now, and the boys down under looking right up, you know? And just get down to 4 or 5 fellas, see? And then she got kind of pissed off about this. So she was up on the top step, stopped there, and she looked in. And she says, "Old feller down here about 80 years old." And she said, "Skipper, I suppose yours is raisins too, is it?" No, missus, he's not raisins, but he's starting to twitch. factory. I push buttons with my fingers. Hi, my name is Joe. I work in a button factory. I push buttons with my fingers, with my nose. Hi, my name is Joe. I work in a button factory. I push buttons with my fingers, with my nose, with my elbows. Hi, my name is Joe. I work in a button factory. I push buttons with my fingers, with my nose, with my elbows, with my thumb. Hi, my name is Joe. I work in a button factory. I push buttons with my fingers, with my nose, with my elbows, with my thumb, with my knees. Everybody stand. Everybody stand. Say after me. Hi. My name is Joe. I work in a button factory. I push buttons with my fingers, with my nose, with my elbows, with my bum, with my knees, with my feet. Thank you. Are you busy?
And the lucky number, or I should say the lucky person is Jackie Parsons. For the next one, now we're going to draw somebody from the audience. So we'll give you a box to go down and we'll get the next drawing from the audience.
Okay, now we have a hat, and I think
at a concert in Greenspond that the Lions had about 2 months ago. I don't know exactly who the author of this poem is, but it came to me from Australia. But I think it relates to a lot of who we are and where we came from. Certainly people who grew up in Greenspond in my days will remember it very well. That was the days before water and sewer. The days when you had to go to that little place out back to do what you had to do. Those people today have cabins in the woods perhaps without running water and all the new facilities that go with it to relate to this. It's a little poem entitled The Little House Out Back. No smoking, please. One of my bygone recollections, as I recall the days of yore, is the little house behind the house with the crescent over the door. 'Twas a place to sit and ponder with your head bowed down low, knowing that you wouldn't be there if you didn't have to go. Ours was a 3-holer with a size for everyone. You left there feeling better after your usual job was done. You had to make these frequent trips, whether snow, rain, sleet, or hail, to the little house where you usually found the Eaton's catalog. Oftentimes in dead of winter, the seat was covered in snow. 'Twas then with much reluctance to the little house you go. With a swish you clear the seat, bend low with dreadful fear. You blink your eyes and grit your teeth as you settled on your rear. I recall the day Granddad, who stayed with us one summer, made a trip to that little shanty, which proved to be a hummer. 'Twas the same day my dad finished painting the kitchen green. He just cleaned up the mess he'd made with rags and gasoline. He tossed the rags in the shanty hole and went on his usual way, not knowing that by doing so, he would eventually rue the day. Now Granddad got this urgent call I never will forget. The trip he made to the little house lingers in my memory yet. He sat down on the shanty seat with both feet on the floor, then filled his pipe with tobacco and struck a match on the outhouse door. After the tobacco began to glow, he slowly raised his rear, tossed the flaming match in the open hole, with not a sign of fear. The blast that followed, I am sure, was heard for miles around, and there was poor old Granddad just sitting on the ground. The smoldering pipe was in his mouth. His suspenders he held tight. The celebrated 3-holder was blown clear out of sight. When we asked him what had happened, his answer I'll never forget. He thought it must be something that he had recently ate. Next day, we built a new one, which my dad built with ease, with a sign on the entrance door which read, "No smoking, please." Now that's the end of the story, with memories of long ago, of the little house behind the house where we went because we had to go. Thank you.